Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank y'all so much for being so patient and supportive and just being loyal, man. I appreciate y'all. I know a lot of y'all probably jumped ship and went over to another reaction channel, and now you have a new favorite reaction channel. Hey, that's cool. I don't care, bruh. As long as y'all still rock with me, I'm good. And go tell your other reaction channel that I said hello. All right, but my family and I, we've been moving into a new home, and I am in my new space right now, and I'm tired, and it's late at night. It's 1:35 a.m. But check this out. Because I'm fresh out the shower and everything, hair looking rough, but it smells amazing. Yeah, it smells amazing. My beard smells amazing. Everything smells good. But anyway, I was checking out some stories about how people were being discriminated against because of their MAGA hats that they were wearing. Like, people were being denied entry into stores. They couldn't use certain services. They were being beat up just by walking down the street, getting hit in the head. I saw this one video where this black dude was inside of a store, like a fast food restaurant or something like that, and a white dude came up to him and said, "Take that hat off." And the dude was like, "No, I'm not taking this hat off. Why would I take this hat off?" He said, "Take it off right now." This the white dude telling a black dude that. And he said, "No, I ain't taking it off." And the white dude snatched that bad boy, the hat off of his head, and threw it down on the ground. It's like, whoa. Because apparently people think that hat represents hate. And I need to know why, because I only looked at it as the last A from Again. Y'all explained that to me. I put it all over Twitter and everything. I haven't been active on Twitter in a while, but I'm going to. But I've learned a great deal about MAGA. I've learned a great deal about MAGA supporters, conservatism, Republicans, and everything. And I, by far, no longer have the same thoughts that I had before. I'm not at a place where I'm bold enough to rock a MAGA hat. But check this out. These young black people that are on Fox right now that we're about to check out, they tried to get an Uber, and the Uber driver refused them because one of them or all of them was wearing a MAGA hat. So they're just about to share their experiences of discrimination as well, and we're about to check them out. This video and LFR Family are still sponsored by Blue Monster Prep. Now make sure y'all go to bluemonsterprep.com. Feel free to purchase y'all something so y'all can be prepared for anything, just in case there's a flood, a fire, someone gets, Lord forbid, someone gets injured and they're bleeding out. They have kits for that. They have all types of things. And if you spend more than $100, you're going to get all types of fancy special treats. Now, I know I didn't say where I was supposed to say it, Gina and Patrick, but I'll make sure I get to it. And really do y'all some justice, because Gina and Patrick are amazing. They are phenomenal. Best customer service you will ever deal with. But we're going to go and check this out, guys. And don't forget to put in LFR for your code. All right. So you get free shipping everywhere. And everyone that's been purchasing hats and shirts, thank you so much, man. And I'm not trying to sell y'all anything. I'm just mentioning everything just because the companies that decide to work with us, I respect them. And I appreciate them. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
3 Republican interns were reportedly kicked out of an Uber car earlier this week after the driver noticed what they were wearing. Well, to tell us what caused this expulsion from Uber, we're joined by 20-year-old Matthew Handy, along with fellow congressional interns Elijah Allison and Adria Barrington, who were also in the car at the time. First of all, isn't it fun to be an intern in Washington in the summer? Come on, guys. Like, this is like the coolest thing to do. So congrats on getting the internships. Okay, let's start with you, Matthew. What the heck happened? Okay, I'm getting a hint because of what's in front of you.
She said, what the heck happened? Come on, Matthew. What the heck happened? They're in Washington, D.C., young black people rocking MAGA hats. That's what happened. Okay, let's hear this. Let's hear this one.
Where were you guys going, by the way? You're all together. Where are you heading?
We were headed to the DC Maga meetup. So at the Trump Hotel every
DC
month,
Maga meetup.
second Tuesday, they do a DC Maga meetup. So all the Trump
Make
supporters,
America Great Again meetup.
all the Trump supporters get together. We mingle, we exchange business cards, and then just talk about current events. So that's where we were going.
Yeah.
And we called the Uber, and he shows up at the George Washington University where we're staying.
Okay.
And he sees us, and he's like, "Is that a Make America Great Again cap?"
Now, were you wearing, two of you wearing the caps?
We had them
You
in
were
our
holding
hand
them?
just like this. And so, I mean, he couldn't see anything, so it was pretty much...
Very observant.
Yeah. And so he's like, "Is that the hat?" And we're like, "Yeah." And so he's like, "I can't do this ride." And so, you know, we're kind of looking at each other because she was in the car, and he was trying to get in, and I'm standing to the side. And so we're like, this is a joke.
So, you mean to tell me, Mr. Uberman, that, and I don't know the nationality of this Uber driver, but what you decided to do was discriminate against 3 black young people, all because they had a hat that you don't agree with. Please make that make sense. Because I thought, from what I've been seeing, that the reason why people don't like that hat is because it's divisive, so to speak. It teaches hate. But every single time I hear about people's responses to the hat, you are being divisive. You are being hateful. I don't get that. They don't look like they was any type of threat or anything. Look at them. Look at these daggone young people, man. Look at these young people. They look super studious. They remind me of my children. They look like they are about their business, like they are about bettering themselves and bettering one another. They look like they are covered with love and light. But because they had a hat that you don't agree with, that makes absolutely no sense to me.
And he's like, "I'm serious, I can't do this ride." And so
Wow.
I had this happen last month, the same thing happened, but the Uber was joking. So that's why we didn't even try to pursue anything.
Okay, Adrian, I got to get you on this. So
Wow.
this is just wild.
Yes.
People get into Ubers with, I mean, I've seen people get into Ubers with bare feet. Okay, I mean, I'd rather have someone with a hat that I disagree with than someone wearing some of the clothes that I see people wearing out there on the streets of D.C.
Right.
But as an African-American woman, as apparently a conservative Republican, apparently you're not allowed to think certain things.
Right.
That's what goes through my mind. You're not allowed to think certain
You're
things.
not.
Otherwise, you don't deserve to be in this car. I find that to be reprehensible. It's funny to kind of joke about it, but it's not funny in another way. What was going through your mind?
Well, I was frightened. I was angry. But what I was thinking afterwards was, how many times have he done this and gotten away with it? Would this be the new norm? Will we be judged by the way we think?
Yes, it was the new norm. It was the new norm then. It was like then. I don't think people are doing it now. I pray people aren't doing it now. That's kind of bold. That's like all this time that has gone by. You know what I mean? I don't see people wearing many of the hats, and I believe many people aren't wearing them because of the blowback that they'll get. Like they can't even celebrate what they enjoy, what they like. Because it's almost like, I know you hate me, but I got on this hat so you can kiss my butt. And that probably comes off extremely like, I don't know, like brazen of them. Like somebody will want to check you or will want to say something to you because you decided to accept the hate. Like, I'll take in all the hate. I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I want. You know what? And I love people who do stuff like that. Those are my people. Those are the people that I connect with the most. because they're willing to move forward regardless, as long as they're moving forward towards something that they stand for, or they love, or they're fighting for. I appreciate that. Like that's me all day. My family all day long. That's how I move. So you're talking to people right now, young people, who one of them felt like afraid, felt threatened, because you said, "Whoa." The driver look over behind there and be like, "Yo, is that a Maga hat?" Like, yo, I would say, mind your business. What you want to know that for? You're supposed to be driving. Thank you. We're respecting you. You go do your thing. You can't ask me what I'm wearing on my clothes and then tell me to get out. Nah, we called you. You came and got us. You're supposed to be providing a service. And if you do not, that's suable. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if they pressed any charges. They should have.
That's the same as being judged by your religion, your gender, or your race. So I was very upset.
Wow.
Did you get his name?
We did.
Oh, I bet you did. Oh, we're not going to reveal it, but Elijah.
I would say he made a decision, and I respect it. I didn't question him or ask for an explanation because
my man sound like he is from the country, bruh. He is from the country.
I didn't want things to escalate, you know.
Good for you.
Like we've seen in the recent news, a senator, I believe it was, I can't think of his name. I can't recall his name.
McConnell, yeah. McConnell.
Yes, Mitch McConnell.
I won't tell you, boss, so you don't know Mitch McConnell's name, by the way. Whoa.
Mitch McConnell, he was ran out of a restaurant, and then his wife also faced some protesters, so I didn't want anything to escalate.
You got Kirsten Nielsen, we got a cabinet official.
Right.
We have with Stephen Miller, we have Sarah Huckabee. You cannot be. Look at this. This was the Kirsten Nielsen episode at a Mexican restaurant. I guess because if you believe in enforcing the U.S. border, you cannot eat Mexican food. I mean, this is where they've gotten. So
Ain't that crazy? If you believe in putting up a wall, people were calling you hateful. But now, when Peter Doocy is talking to Karine Jean-Pierre, and they're talking about that same exact wall, guess who's trying to finish the wall right now, but won't call it finishing. What they call it is, no, we're not finishing the wall. We are putting up our own, the correct way, because you guys screwed it up. They're trying to change all of the language so that they can do the exact same thing that they was trying to attach hate to back then. That same hateful move is something that Joe Biden and his people are doing right now. I don't get that. I don't see anybody telling, "Oh, you vote for Joe, I'll punch you in your face." No, where's the hate now? Where's that hate? Please tell me the hateful part, because they're doing the same exact thing right now. They are doing the exact same thing right now. Tell me the hateful part. This is ridiculous, man. It's absolutely dumb.
you see this happening. You said you respected his decision.
Right.
I would respectfully say to you, I don't respect his decision, because it is not up to us to judge people based on whether they're, you could say I disagree with you. Oh, Trump, you're a Trump supporter. You make a funny comment, but to say you're not worthy of a ride. You're not worthy of a ride. I mean,
I agree with her. And a lot of you might not agree with me when I say this, but I am a huge LeBron James fan, only because my son is a huge LeBron James fan, and because of his work ethic on the basketball court, and because of his family connection with his sons and his wife and his daughter. That right there really made me connected as far as the family part. And when he got into the political part, I don't follow him for politics. You know what I mean? He's just doing what his followers want him to do. He's speaking up for his followers, which he has millions and millions and millions of people that follow him. And he felt like he should say something when it comes to social issues. And you know what? Kudos to him for that. You know, kudos to him for that. Kudos to anybody with a voice that want to speak up. I have no issue with it. Now, if you're speaking nonsense, that's for you all to correct them. You all go ahead. Y'all understand politics a lot better than me. Y'all can go ahead and say, well, what you're saying is idiotic because blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know all of this. I don't. And when she said, shut up and dribble, I took offense to that. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about that right there, what I just now said. Man, see, I don't mind getting in trouble by y'all because y'all my people. And when y'all explain stuff to me, you know what I mean? I check it out. And if you make sense, you know, my mind could be changed if it makes sense. But yeah, I didn't like when she said that.
I think of all the great civil rights leaders who struggled for people to be able to be who they are without regard to skin color and gender and so, and now it's your mind.
Yeah, that's right. You wear a daggone hat and you're not being served. That's the same exact thing. Your skin is black, you're not served. Your skin is another color, you're not served. You have on a MAGA hat, you're not served. Kind of make me wonder, man. It's like it's so much hate. You cannot fight hate with hate, guys. You can't. Or maybe if it's you're doing multiplications, because then that equals a positive, negative times a negative. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's ridiculous.
You can discriminate against someone for their mind, for their opinions. Matthew.
I mean, of course, I was ticked off. I mean,
yeah,
for this to happen. And you always hear about these things. So with Sarah Huckabee and all the others, and I'm like, this would never happen to me because first, I'm not in the public eye, and there's really no reason for this to happen to people like us. And so it took a while for me to calm down. So I sent out a tweet.
We have it. Mm-hmm. I requested an Uber to go to a monthly DC MAGA meetup at Trump Hotel, held my faithful red MAGA hat in my hand. I don't think the hat can be faithful, but I know. Sorry. I'm a Conan the Grammarian. Mr. looked at me and rudely said, I cannot take this ride. He had no right to refuse service, especially after the payment was accepted. Uber, unacceptable. Uber responded by saying, we take this very seriously. Send us a direct message with your email address so we can connect. Did they connect with you?
They did, and I mean, they were no help. They sent the same generated responses, and every time I would say, you can just call me, because I did send my cell phone number along with my email. They never did call, and so I'm like, do they really want to help?
So Uber, does this, we have to ask Uber right now, does this apply to individuals who are pro-life, who are Uber drivers, who don't like a Planned Parenthood T-shirt? And maybe it's an older woman who needs a ride somewhere. We can't take you. If that's the Uber policy, then that's fine. Let's just know what that is. You can discriminate against someone on the basis of their thinking, their political opinion, or their mind. Adria, I've got to say, it doesn't surprise me.
It's ridiculous.
You know, you had that horrible thing at Starbucks where you had African-American men who were, I think, treated unfairly. And that got a lot of coverage. We'll see if we can get some coverage for this. You guys have a great summer, okay? Great to have you in. I'll go hang out with them after the show.
They represent themselves so well. Hold on one second.
What do you think of the order of God? Do you believe in that order?
Okay. Oh, yes. I believe the order.
Why does this keep on playing, man? Why does this keep on playing? I guess I'm supposed to check that video out. It's a certain Jesse Lee Peterson video that keep playing every single time I stop my videos and I'm done doing the reaction to whatever I'm checking out. A Jesse Lee Peterson video starts playing. Yeah, I didn't think that was right, the way them youngins was treated, man, at all. And there's absolutely no excuse for it whatsoever. It seemed like everything is about money. If it was a righteous reason, like I saw it, like if they would have got in there being disrespectful and cussing and spitting and trying to have sex in the Uber and all this other stuff, then yeah, get the hell out of my Uber. But if you just getting in and you got on a hat, come on now. Come on now, and that's ridiculous. I wish somebody could have caught up with that guy and interviewed him, because I would like to hear his reasoning for what he did. Like, because it makes no sense to me. None. But again, y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that sub button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Don't forget, if you want a hat, go to hatsforsale.com, put in LFR10. You get 10% off and free shipping all across America. And also, again, this video is sponsored by BlueMonsterPrep.com. All your preparation needs, anything, generators, extra water, extra food. As a matter of fact, if you spend more than $100, they're going to send you free food. As a matter of fact, and what is it, a blanket? And some other things. I don't know. It was so much. This daggone phone is acting ridiculous. This phone is acting ridiculous. I wish I could find the information right away. This is like the third time that I messed this up for Gina and Patrick. My bad. But it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, man. But I just appreciate those guys over there. And what they're doing is like not out of greed or anything. They're just trying to help people out, because catastrophes happen. And the way things are going, we gotta make sure that we're vigilant and we're prepared and our families are good. All right. I know there are other stores out there and other sites you can go to. I've seen the conservative twins talking about a site. I don't know if Ben Shapiro was talking about one, but I will tell you this. I don't care which one of them sites you go to, you will never see better customer service than Gina and Patrick at Blue Monster Prep. Not playing. All right. So that's pretty much all I have. That's my spiel. I love y'all, man. See you next time. Peace.